guys, what it yourself is lovely diaries. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, and if you are new here, I'm MOSA and that spells Musa. If you didn't know, now you know, so keep it with the vibes and subscribe. We've been gone for a little while, guys. I haven't told you yet, but your girl's in matric now. Your girl is finishing a high school, guys. See, I have spent 12 years of my life in high school. So today, guys, I have a story time for you guys because I realized that you guys love my story times, and it is there's a lot that is coming. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, because guys, we need to be pushing the content. You understand? Like, give me the strength. Give me the strength that I can post more videos, because I've seen that a lot of people don't actually share my videos, but it's whatever. If you can, please share with your friends, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, and turn on the post notification bell, because we are going to be posting, like, be real. We are going to be posting. That's what I'm saying. So today we got a story time about my childhood best friend. We're gonna call her my childhood best friend because we're no longer friends. So now, actually, I'm grown. Like, I've realized my mistakes. So guys. So you guys, we're gonna basically call this girl. We're gonna call her Gabby. Like, we're just gonna call her Gabby. So basically, Gabby and me started being friends in primary school. In primary, guys. In primary, like, as young as we are. We started being friends in primary school, and then in grade 6, that's when we actually started being close. We were friends all the time, but in grade 6 we started being extremely close. Like, we were very close. Like, we were really far. So yeah, we started being close friends in grade 6. And people would ask me, guys, the funniest thing ever, people would ask me, are you and what did I call her? So anyway, people were asking me like, are you and Gabby best friends? Because, like, in primary, you understand, like, being best friends was like a big deal. Like, it was like that cute thing, you understand? So yeah, one day me and Gabby were together and somebody asked us the question, like, yeah, we're best friend. So that's when it was official. Anyway, so fast forward to like middle of the year. So basically, like, summer, June, August, summer, July, August, summer. So now, people are jollering, and I'm the only one that is not jollering, guys. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm such a late bloomer in literally everything, but I do everything in a good way because I've experienced it without actually experiencing it. Guys, so then Gabby started dating some boy in grade 7. And then now I was shocked. Personally, I was shocked because in grade 5 we were used to people dating amongst themselves, yeah, but like in a different class. But now Gabby does it differently. Now she's jollering with the older grade, the grade 7s. So me, I'm just like, okay, that means it's normal. Because at first, I thought it wasn't normal and stuff. But like, and I told her, I'm not a big friend now. I'm not a big friend. Shame. I didn't actually date him. It was just like vibing. Because now I was scared of boys, guys. I still am, because boys are evil. Boys are evil. So I didn't do any of those things, like you're hugging, you're kissing. I didn't do it. I did not do it. Like, it was a no-go. So one day Gabby told me that, oh, say, what's doing? Why are you being like that? Me? Nah, you won't peer pressure me right now. Oh wow, I'll do it on my own time. So now this boy is always like hanging around my class. Like, our class is like literally next to the tab. So each and every single time we'd be in class, Gabby would be like, oh my gosh, must I talk to this boy? Like, as if I don't know, like, I don't want to talk to him. I'm focused. Like, you're disturbing me. So yeah, guys, that is just like, that is gonna be important to some extent. Understand? So now we get to grade 7. Grade 7. Now, basically, it was 5 of us. It was 5 friends. This is very, very important. It was 5 friends. It was me, it was Gabby, it was Jack, it was Mike, and it was, how am I gonna call him? Rick. So Rick, Mike, and Jack are boys, obviously. So since we started journaling, that means we started having social media. So we had Facebook at the time. That was just the mode of connection. So one day, this other girl from class told Gabby that there's some boys that are available and are in Polokwane, so they can go to Polokwane and go meet with them. So they talked to these boys over Facebook, but the other girl knew those boys before Gabby. So Gabby and that girl go to Polokwane and they go meet those boys. Keep in mind that that girl came from a private school and came to a public school. So I don't know what I would say what's up with private school kids, because they like sexual content. So when that girl got to our school, she had told us that she had already smashed someone. She already lost her V card. So since she lost her V card, like she was open to almost everything. So she tells us that she had lost her V card. So she was used to all of these things of meeting up with boys and stuff. Me and Gabby, I was mad. I did not meet with boys unless it was like like we knocked off early from school. But Gabby would meet with boys because she was able to. My parents wanted to see me in the streets. They wanted to see me where I was playing, who I was with. Understand? Unless I was going to shop. That's it. So Gabby had freedom, I didn't. So obviously some things she could do and I couldn't. So that day, they had went to wanting to go meet with those boys they met from on Facebook. I was like, I told her not to go, but she didn't listen to me. She doesn't listen to me. She didn't listen to me. She wanted to explore. She wanted to enjoy. And I'm like, I bet do it. Nah, I can't, because they had invited me to go with them. So I was like, guys, my parents are not gonna allow that. My parents are not gonna allow it. Because one thing about my parents told me that books before boys, because boys bring babies. That was not how they said it, but you get what I mean. Like, boys was a no-go area. You can only play with boys, but don't play with boys in that other way. So now they went to Polokwane, they had lunch with those boys and stuff. So when they come back to school, which was on Monday, they told me that these boys wanted to do smashing and stuff, and that other girl went to go smash with one of the guys, and she was left with one of the other guys because there was two boys. So she was like, she didn't do it and stuff because she wasn't ready and she felt like she didn't know what she was doing. That was good advice from her. That was a good move from her. Because imagine if she had went, guys, we're in grade 7. We are kids, we are young. We are still 12 years old. What are you doing in bed? Don't do it. Don't do it. If you're a man and you're watching this, don't do it. Anyway, so this girl is now. So now, after that whole dinner or lunch day type of thing, now Gabby starts being more active with boys. Like, she was mid, it was just a normal thing, like that mid-level, but now she started being like serious about it. Like, serious with boys. Guys, don't take boys seriously. Do not, I repeat, do not take boys seriously. Anyway, so now Gabby started having relationships with boys and stuff. Now, here's where things started going wrong. Gabby started dating one of our friends. Oh my god, horror. Gabby started dating one of our friends, which was Rick. So Gabby started dating Rick, and which was one of the boys in our friendship group. How, guys, I was so bored because now as Gabby and Rick start dating, Jack starts having another girlfriend, and me and who's this? Mike. Me and Mike are now left, not jewelry, but we are fine with it because, guys, Mike was having fun. Mike has the time of his life because Mike doesn't just date. Mike takes dating very seriously, so he doesn't just date anyone. Same with me. Like, me and Mike get along so well. Because when all of them were doing all the sex things, okay, Mike was doing sex things, but Mike was not jollering, guys. Mike was not jollering. Mike was just doing touch here, touch there. So as that happened, at some point, which we had foreseen that Gabby and Rick would not get along because they both have big egos. Like they both have big egos, so they were not gonna get along. And at that time, I could say, I don't know how to put it, but I would say that Gabby was on her hot girl season. Like she was just talking to a whole lot of boys, a bunch of boys, like a bunch of boys, and Rick was just one of them. And Rick was the youngest. Fun fact: Rick was the youngest, and he was in our grade. So Gabby was dating people in high school. I can't remember what grades, but people in high school, and that was kind of awkward because now, how gents in high school, like those ones, they want to smash. They want to smash. Like that is no joke. So that happens, and the relationship ended because of big egos. Because those older boys would bully would bully Rick because they knew that Gabby and Rick were dating. So they used to bully him, like not bully per se, but like scare Pedro, like they would shit at him. Like I don't know how to put it, because they're not scaring him, but they want to scare him. Like they want him to be scared of them. And Jack was like, no, I'm not having that. Jack was like, no, I'm not having that. He was not having it, and they broke up, and the friendship now is like it was just bad. Like it was just bad. It was tense. It was so awkward and tense. Like it was not giving. Guys, don't date in your friendship groups, because in the friend group, like you guys are ruining things for us. Because now if I say something to Rick that Gabby said I mustn't tell Rick, but we're in the same friend group, so I feel like people should know information that's going around in the friend group and what's going on. Now I can't tell him, because now Gabby said that Rick must not know because Rick is gonna get mad. Like it was just wishy-washy. Like it was just, no, the ghetto. It was so ghetto. So that happened, and fast forward, like a whole lot of drama happened in high school. So it's fun fact, one other thing is that a lot of people didn't like Gabby because Gabby was pretty and light skinned, and she was just giving. Let's just be honest. All of y'all were jealous. Most people told me that I mustn't be friends with her. She's fake. She's doing this. She does that. She does this and this. Like a lot of information about Gabby was coming to me. Like people were telling me things about Gabby, and I was like, not my friend, guys. Me, I'm those friends. Not my friend. Nah. Chomiaka, Khotaka. You're lying. So I was that type of friend, because people would come to me and tell me that, oh, Gabby's doing this with this boy. Gabby's doing this with this boy. We saw Gabby leaving with this boy. Gabby didn't do this. Gabby, like, it was just, people just like talking about her. Like, she was the center of attention for everyone. Like, get over yourself. Anyway, so fast forward to high school. We all went to different high school, guys. Oh my gosh. We all went to different high schools, like complete different high schools. Everyone went to a different high school. So I said I was gonna go to school in town, and Gibby was like, why are you going to school in town? Whatever. Everybody was surprised, but it turned out that one of our friends got a scholarship, and he also went to town. That was a good thing, because I was like, okay, so now I'm not the bully kid next door, because he's going to a private school and I'm not. So we go to high school. Like in high school, we used to like meet up with each other and stuff. Like it was just vibes. So one time, like we like would go visit. She'd come visit my house. She came to visit my house once, I think, and it wasn't actually even a visit. It was just like passing by. She was coming to fetch me and stuff. But I went to visit her house at some point. Yeah. So we used to meet up and stuff. So in grade 9, the school has some situation, some drama going on. So now she has to change schools because her school was just having too much drama and it was distracting her. So I told her, I'm like, bro, change schools, go to a private school that Jack goes to, guys. This is very, very important. It's very important because Jack goes to that school. So I told her that at that school, like, they accept anyone. Because at that school, they literally accept anyone, like anyone. As long as you can pay the school fees, you're in. You're in. You're in. So it's a private school, man. It's, bro, they just want the money. So now Gabby goes to that. No, Gabby then applies to that school, and when she applies, she actually gets in, and then she tells me, she's like, oh, but I got in. So one day we go to her house and we go sit and talk about it because we haven't seen each other in a while. So we are catching up, basically. We are catching up, we're talking, and she tells me, she shows me pictures of the school uniform. Like, she started buying the school uniform. So this is towards the end of the year. Like, this was December, I think. It was December of grade 9. I don't know what year that was, but December of grade 9. Yeah. So she showed me the school fees, and now she's looking for transport because she knows Jack does not use transport. Jack stays at school. He stays at hostel. Why do I keep saying she? It's not Shagani. Like, yeah, we're looking at the details that she needs to know about schooling in Polokwane. She already started, like, guys, can I tell you that Gabby always wanted boys? You see, boys. Wherever there's boys, just know that Gabby's there. She already started, like, talking to some boys, and most of those boys were from my school because the boys at my school at the time were stalkers. Now, you guys are not giving. You're not giving. I get it. I don't understand. But yeah, so she already started talking to the boys in Polokwane and stuff because I think her aunt was staying there or something like that. So sometimes she would go, and she wasn't. I'm one person who doesn't like taking a taxi. I don't like it. But sometimes you have to. But she always does it. Like, it was just so normal to her. It was so normal to her. But understandably so, because, like, yeah, they had taxis in her family, so she was just used to it. So I tell her that she must use my transport. I give her my transport driver's numbers. At the time, I gave her my transport details, what time they come pick me. Like, I gave her all the details. So now we're in grade 10. So you see, this is where things are at climax. So now she goes to the new school, and then now she makes new friends. I'm happy for her. I am so happy for her. But I was thinking that because now we're going to the same side, like we're all going to school in town, that we're gonna become closer, because at that time I was the only one that was going to school in town, and Jack was staying in town. He was staying at the hostel, so he's basically staying in town. So I'm like, oh my gosh, my friendship with my friends gonna improve, because in grade 8 and grade 9 it was a bit shaky because we were doing different things, we were experiencing different things. It was just, the things were not making sense ever. So now we are in grade 10, new friends, new school. So now she goes to school with Jake. You see, Jake and her go to the same school. So now they start being closer. To each other. I was happy about that because I was like, now she's found her comfort. You understand? So now a month goes by. During that month, she was barely talking to me. Barely. And it just so happened that the next year my parents, I don't know what happened, but we didn't go to the same transport, but it was the same transport, but like different schools for different transport, so we didn't actually get to talk a lot. So I'd always be the one that was texting her first. Like, she wasn't texting me. I understood because I was thinking that she's trying to get in touch with her friends, get to know her friends better, get to know who she wants to be friends with and who she doesn't want to be friends with. And I was giving her advice in the sense that kids in town are a bit different from kids in the Kasi life and the town life is a bit different. A bit. Emphasis on a bit. It's a bit different because, guys, kids in town are very fake. Like, they're very plastic. So now she makes a new friend that I actually really like. I started liking her because I didn't know her, but now I knew her because of Gabby. So now Gabby is now having a friend. The friend is a grade above her. Weird. So I started realizing this girl, I'm testy bag, I'm text this girl. She's not replying to my text in time. Like, the energies are not just, they're just not clicking. There's no reciprocation. So I was just like, how? Okay, maybe it's just the new environment. So I tell my other friend, Mike. I'm like, how about Tongwena? Gabby is acting a little bit weird, or is it just me? Is she talking to you? Because I was like, okay, maybe it's just me and her not getting along in this stage of time, or in this age and time, whatever. We're not really clicking, because girls just tend to not click with each other. But I'm one person who doesn't have pride and ego, so I would always, even when she was not replying to my text, I would still text her and be like, hi, how are you? How's school? Did you make any new friends today, or this week, or this month, or whatever? So now a month goes by, or 2 months, she gets a boyfriend. Tell me why this girl dates the biggest player in the school. Like, are you serious? So this was the climax of everything. Mind you, it's term 1, we're in grade 10, we just chose our subjects. I don't know, to the point that I didn't even know what subjects she chose, because she didn't tell me. Because she was telling me, like, when you're talking to someone and they're telling you things half, nah, I'm out. When we start a new day, I start a new topic. Understand? So she has a boyfriend, the biggest player in the school, whatever. So now my then situationship, or was I call it a boyfriend, or whatever, my then situationship doesn't like this boy. So I'll ask him, I'm like, bruh, my best friend, I told this boy, actually, when I give him a name, because I have a lot to say about him and her, we're gonna call him Tabang, because Tabang is a name for players. Like, Tabang is, you see, if you're jollering with a Tabang, danger, Koti. I see a Koti. If you are jollering with a Tabang, girl or boy, don't matter. Tabang is just a red flag name. Sorry if your name is Tabang, though. Sorry, but most of you are Tabangs. They're not. So Tabang tells me that boy is actually like a bad boy. Like, he's a bad boy. Like, that boy kind of like did something bad to him, like in the first week of school, of him being in that school. Because a lot of people that like go to that school, they have similar reasons why they go to that school. Like, I don't know. Anyway, so now my then situationship, which is Tabang tells me that this boy is a player. He's a player. And why is he a player? Because he's a soccer player. You see soccer players? Aye guys. Now I tell her, I'm like, how are you? Don't tell me that this is your boyfriend. She's like, yeah, that's my boyfriend. I'm like, okay. Because they didn't really talk that much. I didn't actually get into detail about it. And she didn't actually even get to detail about it. So one day she posted a status with him and her, which is that whole situationship, and Gabby in a room together. They had booked some place and they were together. I know that my friends, like, at the time in grade 10, like, she was smashing. It happens, yeah. So now Gabby has a boyfriend, and the boyfriend is the biggest player in the school, and the player is in matric and she's in grade 10. Okay, so keep that in mind. And she was like older, because I think he was 19, I think he was 19, and he was a soccer player. Let's stay away from soccer players. Red flags, don't do it unless you're having fun. Yeah, of course do it. It's fun, it's so fun, it's nice to ask me how I know, but it's nice, it's vibes. But then she was serious about this guy. I was like, weird. Why would you be serious about a guy like that? Guys, he was a bad boy. Like, he was a bad boy. Like, he was bad boy tattoos in high school. but that was a red flag for me. Oh, that was just a red flag for me. And everybody knew that they were dating. And I don't know, but in that school, and people know that you're dating, they know that, hey, they know that Silana, we're here. Anyway, so now him and the boy stopped dating at some point. They stopped dating because of their very own reasons or whatever. She didn't tell me that because now I stopped talking to her because I stopped texting her first until she texted me. So then I feel like she realized and then she started texting me sometimes, like I'll only be viewing her statuses. So at some point, me and my other friend Mike just talk about it. I'm like, bro, like Gabby is acting weird. Like Gabby is acting fresh. So that was after like 2 months of being in that school. I'm like, Gabby's acting fresh and she's acting weird. She's busy posting stuff with some random boy that she just met in a room together. And what are you guys doing in a room together? Oh my gosh, that's yo. So I tell him that, oh my gosh, guys, Gabby is all up in the things. She is doing the deeds. She is doing the deeds. So yeah, fast forward, they break up. This boy is so bitter. That boy is bitter. Whatever. So now, because I'm no longer in the same transport as her, my other friends are still in that same transport. So my friends one day tell me, hey Wena, your boyfriend, at the time we had broken up, your boyfriend is busy with Gabby. I'm like, oh, what? Gabby is busy with my boyfriend? She mad. What kind of friend does that? So I was like, are you serious? They're like, yes, we're a girl. Miguel. Wena. But at that time, I wasn't bothered by it because I just thought it was assumptions. Like, it was just like, hearsay, mabarbar. So I was like, I might it. Because I really don't care what they do with their lives. Those two, I don't care. Like, I was so bitter at that time because we had just broken up. So now I hear, hey, Wena, Ufana, you're here. Gabby is making moves on your ex-boyfriend. Gabby knew that me and this boy were dating, and Gabby said specifically to me that he does not think this boy is attractive, he does not like him. Sharp. I'm like, okay. First week I hear that. Okay. First time I hear that. Let's say first time I hear that. Second time I hear, oh, well, this girl asked your man to buy him drinks at the garage, because like on Fridays we stop at the garage and buy things and stuff. So I'm like, how? Now this is a bit extreme. So I ask him, because we're still freshly broken up. So we're still fresh. So I ask him, I'm like, how? Are you doing this? Is this for real? He's like, yeah, this girl is busy seducing me and stuff. I'm like, ish, my friend, Lena, I'm not surprised that she would do such a thing. So I'm like, how, Lena, don't do that. Don't indulge. Don't. Uskatena, Joe. Uskatena. Please. Just respect yourself. Because we're gonna do that remarks at the end about Gabby and the things that Gabby does. But I'm like, okay, if that's the case, then okay, I'll just back off. But we're not dating at the time. That's the thing. So I couldn't actually be like possessive and be like, nah. When she does this, you must do this. When she does this, you must do this. Stay your ground, my boy. But I would never do that. If you wanna cheat on me, just cheat on me. Don't tell me. But yeah. So now, next time, the third time that I'm hearing how your boy was kissing up on Gabby. I'm like, but that was after a long time that we have been broken up. Not a long time, but yeah, I was over it. At that point, I was over it. So I'm like, how are you serious? They're like, yes, Miguel, kissing up. Next thing I know, telling me that nigga is in Gabby's pants. And that very one is very personal. So if I would have asked him, he would have lied about it, because like, you're smashing my best friend. We're not best friends now, but you're smashing my friend. At that point, we were friends. were, I don't know what you call it, mutual friends. Was it frenemies? I don't know. But we're just cool with each other. We're just okay. But after I found out that, I was like, block on the Instagram, block on the WhatsApp, block. I blocked her. Because I knew my friends were not gonna lie to me. And it wasn't only one person that was telling me that thing. It was multiple people telling me that, hey, Tawang and Gabby, they are doing things. One day Tawang was dropped at Gabby's house. I was like, who? Guys, I mean, this is really tabaji. Like, guys, it was a lot, guys. It was a lot. So now I'm like, so I told Mike that, oh my gosh, Gabby is acting so fresh. He's with my boyfriend. My ex-boyfriend. My friend's like, people have been telling. So my friend says, when I was like, you didn't listen, people have been telling that. People have been telling you that Gabby is capable of doing that, and you didn't believe it. Now, she what you want. Now, it's in your side, because now we no longer close friends. I feel like, but still, she should have been loyal to me. So guys, yeah, that happened. I blocked her, blocked on Instagram, blocked on WhatsApp, blocked on the call. I even reported her. I blocked her like everywhere. Like after I found out that, I was like, I'm done. That's so fake. That is so fake. That is so fake. Because I asked that guy, like, yeah, I asked Tawang, and Tawang was like, yeah, girl, she has so much ego and pride. Like she's not gonna apologize, and I don't even want to apologize. And like, see the flop about Gabby is that Gabby lets literally anyone smash. Gabby lets anyone smash, bro. And after they smash, she feels possessive. Like she feels like as if they should be dating. Why? Like so many people have told me that, oh my gosh, are you still friends with Gabby? Oh my gosh, Gabby did this, Gabby did that, Gabby did this, Gabby did that. Like, and it's always about boys. Like it's always about boys. And always, all the time. And me, this boy did this with Gabby, this boy did this with Gabby, Gabby did this with this boy. Yo guys, it was a lot. It was so much. But yeah, that's why my friendship with her ended. 10 years of friendship, by the way, guys. 10 years of friendship ended because of Gabby. You are to blame. If you see this video, you are to blame. I thought people were delusional, but now when I see it with my own eyes, Gabby is so fake, guys. Why would you smash? That is super weird. But yeah, the friendship ended, and Gabby even dated Jack at some point. We had a situationship with each other, which we didn't know about because Jack and Gabby went to the same school. So whatever happens in that school, we did not know, and I still don't know. But hey, itawadir, but yeah, guys, it ended like that, and I don't regret anything. I don't regret blocking her. Even when I see her, I don't greet her. I have call with her. I don't care about y'all. I have call with her. I've forgiven her, but I have call with her. I'm not gonna greet her. I'm not gonna do anything with her. I'm not gonna block her. I blocked her on everything. And one thing about me, I take so much effort into being friends with someone, and I put everything in a friendship or in a relationship or whatever the case may be. I just put a whole lot of effort. You understand? So if I'm gone, I'm gone, and I don't want you back. And she knows it. That's why she's like, I feel like she's so scared to come back. Cause if she does, even try, talk to me. And I'm gonna talk my nonsense. I'm gonna tell her what she needs to hear, because. But for now, I don't actually want to talk to her, even if she does try to talk to me. Guys, you're right. I'm so good. Now I'm healed. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about her, but I'm healed. She must just live her life and live a better life. Take my advice. You know the song, live a better life. This is all I'm saying. Repent from sin. Repent. repent from sin, because when you are sinning, and God loves you very much, so you must repent from sin. So yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a bit longer than expected, but it's a story time. So when you guys get story times, don't be shocked when it's long, because there's a lot of dabas. There's a lot of dabas. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and comment down if you guys actually like the story time, because it was a very kind of sad and dramatic and whatever story time. But yeah, bye.